Hey folks, it's Cement once again, and welcome back to another review. Now, by this point, you may have seen I've reviewed something that kind of involves Van Damme. Well, it's a sequel to that. He's not in it. So now I wanted to review something he is in, which is a pilot for Amazon, which is doing this weird thing where it has three pilots. One is a show called Life is, I think My Name is Dick or something like that. It's with Kevin Bacon. One is a new version of The Tick, the superhero one. And then Jean-Claude Van Johnson with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I guess if it gets enough votes or enough this, it'll become a series. I really hope this becomes a series because I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I'm a big Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. I have a playlist of the reviews I've done for him. I've reviewed pretty much all of his films, and that one's my favorite. I'm a huge fan of his. This was a lot of fun. I think this is directed by the guy who did the Key and Peele and Keanu, that movie, which I didn't see. I could be wrong. I think this is the one that's produced by Ridley Scott or something like that. I thought it had good production values. I really enjoyed Van Damme in it. It was only about 30 minutes long. Well, maybe about 27 minutes without like the end credits and such. And one of the things after watch it that I felt was I want more. I want much more. And it would be a fucking shame if this does not go and become a series, which I'm my bet it's not, unfortunately, because I looked on and it's I guess the Tick has like this has 7,000 ratings, but the Tick has like 11,000 ratings. And it's like, of course, because we're in the fucking superhero trend, which I'm getting sick and fucking tired of, I will admit. And it's like, I don't want the Tick. Fuck the Tick. To suck a dick. I want this to become a show. The plot is Jean-Claude Van Damme, who is kind of a weird individual. You know, he's sort of playing himself, but at the same time poking fun at himself. And secretly, he also has an alter ego, Jean-Claude Van Johnson, which is a sort of a secret agent type of character. And the reason I like this film, not only because I love Van Damme, I thought it had some good production values. It has a good sense of humor, where his tongue is firmly planted in his cheek. The fight scenes were pretty good. It has two fight scenes. One in his movie within a movie, which is like like Huck. Even on the chair, Huck is spelled out as if you remember back when Ang Lee's Hulk came out and you saw how Hulk was fonted. It was like that, but it's Huck, as in Huckleberry Hound. And it's like, holy shit, Van Damme. I wish the fight scene was longer. That's how much I was loving it. But it's like, oh my god, there's Van Damme. He's got fucking size. Like Raphael. Holy shit. He does a kick on this big bald guy. And then the fight scene at the end was great. I mean, it had the classic 360 helicopter kick. Had Van Damme going, come on! Him doing the splits, punching a guy in the nuts. That was a great way to end it. The pilot. It also has a lot of weird quirkiness to it as well. I enjoyed the quirkiness of it. There's nods to Time Cop and comparing it to Looper. Van Damme, when he's sneaking into this thing, he finds a guy who looks like him, and he references Time Cop and Looper, and very weird, very quirky. I mean, I will admit I didn't understand it 100% what was going on, but it still made me chuckle. It even ends the end credits is the song from Welcome Back, Kotter. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I mean, and the way it began, where you see a bit of the fight at the beginning, where Vanden, I have a gift. I'm the master of the splits, or at least I used to be, because he tried to do the splits the first time and didn't work, and a guy's coming at him. He's like, "Fuck!" and hits him in the face. It just shows that he's a quirky, movie star. He has all these pictures of his dogs. He has tons of Pop Tarts. And I mean, the story, I will admit, of everything, the story is the non-essential part. This girl that he loved, she's gone off to another country to go on assignment. He wants to be there, so he goes to his manager, which I think is the same woman who is Apollo Creed's wife, and was of course, the mom in Creed that came out. I might be wrong, but I'm like, is that the woman? I believe she was in Creed. I don't think she was in the older ones. Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong. Is she the Huxtable in the Cosby Show who was in the movie Creed? Is that her? I forget who it was, but if it's not her, it's someone like her in as Van Damme's manager. I could be wrong. Forgive me if I am. But gives him his assignments, and his cover is in this movie in which he's a male Huck and the female is Tom Sawyer, which actually that made me chuckle because I could see them doing that nowadays where it's like, no, Tom Sawyer needs to be a girl. They don't push that, but it was kind of something I noticed. I'm like, I could see that. As like Tom Sawyer, but it's an action film, which I did maybe chuckle because it makes you think of movies like The Kingsman, the Snow White, and but they're action movies. But again, they don't put over the head with it. And Van Damme as Huck is doing this fight with size and does a kick, then gets an axe and accidentally loses it because he's a bit out of practice doing fight scenes, at least in this pilot. I was like, I mean, I want to see that movie. I want to see the Adventures of Huck with Jean-Claude Van Damme filmed like it was. I mean, this has some good production values. I want to see that movie. I want to see that movie Huck. Make that movie, please. And I think that'd be cool if like each episode it's like Van Damme on a different movie and like a little fight scene from that movie and have a formula for each. Is like Van Damme gets one big fight scene at the end of the film, but he does one fight scene in the movie he's working on. That could be a formula that works very well. And Van Damme when he sneaks in, and I forget why he's sneaking into. Like I said, the plot itself is, if you want to call it the weakest part, sure. But he snuck in and he brought his script with him. He's trying to memorize his lines. And he has to go back and says, I dropped my script. It has my fucking name on it. I mean, if there's weak parts, I keep mentioning the plot, but like, all the jokes don't land. For example, at the beginning of the film, someone, well, not the beginning, but just kind of like 5-6 minutes in, someone mistakes him for Nicolas Cage, which I don't understand because he looks absolutely nothing like Nicolas Cage. So I thought that joke fell flat. I thought that the female who was Van Damme's, I guess not former love interest, she was there. She didn't really do much for me. Yeah. And it's only a pilot, but I would like maybe one more fight scene or see that Huck scene extended, the fight scene extended, but I really did have a lot of fun. It was just great to see Van Damme back. So, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think it would be a very fun show. I'd be insanely curious to see where it goes. And it just, the fact that it ends with, this Van Damme's like, this job's much harder than I remember. The movie I'm on is shitty. The woman I love is with someone else now. I shouldn't have come back, and he sniffles. And then the end credits just, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I really, really enjoyed this. It's definitely one of the best things I've seen all year, which probably means it's not going to be picked up for my fucking luck. It's just like when on Indiegogo that guy was doing that Raphael Ninja Turtle fan film, R-rated, and it stars the character Raphael, and it's an R-rated fan film. No one gave a flying fuck. Never got made. But then bullshit like Veronica Mars can get made, and other bullshit can get kickstarted. Yeah, we did a new version of Shaq Fu, but that didn't get money. Same with this. Of the three, seems like the Tick is getting more ratings. Like, again, this got like 7,000. The Tick has like 11,000. And they're only picking one of the three. And if it's for out of 5 stars, each, this and the Tick has like 4.5 out of 5 stars. So I don't know how they view it. Like, I don't know how they do it. Maybe they do it a different way. But I don't know, I'm a pessimist, so I'm pretty damn sure that this isn't going to get picked up. Oh, it's Van Damme. We need to do the Tick, because superheroes are still in. Yeah, that's why I thought Suicide Squad fucking sucked. Batman v Superman could kiss my ass. Deadpool was okay but overrated. And the only one I liked to see was fucking Civil War. I'd rather see stuff like this. Jean-Claude Van Johnson. Call me old school, call me nostalgic, call me whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I got a kick out of it. I thought it was a lot of fun. So again, that probably means it's not gonna do anything. But who knows? Fingers crossed. But I rated it out of 5 stars and filled out their survey, and because apparently, and you can watch the pilot for free, by the way, if you're wondering, on Amazon. You can watch it for free. You don't have to pay anything. And I'm not on Amazon Prime, so it's not like I had to join anything to see it. I just went on Amazon, watched it for free, and then I think there's some, like, you could take a survey or something. It's like, hey, what did you think? And now it's been uploaded a bunch on YouTube as well, so if you type it in, you can find it on YouTube. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm guessing if it's just a pilot, it's not going to be released on DVD or Blu-ray. So that fucking sucks. And I would love to see more episodes of this, but no, we need more superheroes. So they don't. I guarantee they don't go with the Tick. I don't give a shit about the Tick. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care. Really had fun with this one. Hell, a lot better than Hard Target 2, I'll tell you that. But anyway, take care.